was the first Twin Peaks festival, and it was all rather sudden. I didn't know about it till a few weeks before, because we lived nearby the diner in North Bend, so we were always going through there. And I think I picked up a flyer at the Alpine Blossom. This was happening, and I was like, oh my God, this is in a few weeks. I have to go. How did I not know about this? But it was the pre-internet days, so how would I know about it, right?
In 1992, it was quite a big deal, the Twin Peaks Festival. I recall hearing it on the radio, sponsored by New Line Cinema and also the towns of North Bend and Snoqualmie.
It was nerve-wracking, anxiety-inducing, thrilling, just pure adrenaline, because I was obsessed.
This is the first time a lot of us were seeing the Twin Peaks actors in person.
I was excited about just seeing Laura Palmer alive. I was excited about meeting all of them, seeing all of them. They were my first celebrities I'd ever encountered.
I never experienced anything like it, with all the towns coming together and many fans traveling from around the globe to attend the premiere of Fire Walk With Me in North America. I still even have my ticket here.
All kinds of events happened. There was like a cherry pie eating contest.
I don't like cherries.
A log lady relay race.
Oh, that's a smart guy. This is a lot lighter. Very smart. Congratulations.
A celebrity kickoff dinner.
It was in an intimate setting, so it was nice that we were able to meet the actors afterwards. So a lot of us got autographs, had things signed by them, posters. And
there was a raffle for the on-screen car Cooper drives in the Twin Peaks on. Some like rinky-dink Dodge something. To me, it was like a Rolls Royce. I was like, this is my car. I have to win this car. So I entered the raffle and I won it. But then I think somebody else contested it, that I was not of legal age to drive. And so they offered it to the next person. They drew another ticket or something, but I had to forfeit my prize. I couldn't even get a learning permit yet. They're like, you can't even drive this home. They didn't allow it to happen. That broke my heart. I was so mad. It was my first car. My first car was Agent Cooper's car, but I didn't get to keep it. Haunts me to this day.
there must have been about 10,000 people attended the various events at the festival over the weekend. And this was culminating with the screening of Fire Walk With Me.
I bought the script at the comic book shop at Pike Place Market. They had a copy for sale before the movie even came out. I'd read the whole script. I knew what was in there, and I had no idea what to make sense of any of it. So I was really nervous about how this was what that was gonna look like.
Arrived quite early to line up, and that was great, talking to the fans as we anticipated the next chapter in the Twin Peaks world here. And you could just feel the buzz in the air as it built up, getting closer to the timing of the screening at 8 p.m. We also had Cheryl Lee, Moira Kelly, Al Strobel, Ray Wise, Catherine Coulson, and Jonathan Appel. Ray's white suit.
He was just dressed in like a white suit, and just seemed like he thought he was going to Vegas or something. And I'm like, dude, you're in North Bend. That's gonna get dirty.
You don't see white suits too often, but Ray could pull it off wearing that white suit. Yeah, I think everybody would love to get one of those white suits.
And I don't think a lot of us knew that Lynch was even there yet, because he hadn't been at any of the other events, so we didn't even know if he was going to show up. And there's a really big cheer outside. I think we all knew that he was there.
There was quite a buzz in the air when David Lynch arrived, because this is the first time a lot of us were seeing him. I saw him in the doorway leading into the theater, and I quickly snapped a few photos of him. He and Mary Sweeney had arrived. They sat in the very last row, and I was able to actually catch him and shake his hand and tell him how much I enjoyed his work. And he actually signed this photo for me, which is one of my prized Twin Peaks items that I have here.
You got a great theater here, and it's it smells, and it...
To Lynch, that's what movie theater is, right? That it's just not. He's like, we're in an authentic theater watching this.
That's the real thing.
I do recall at the start of the film that when the names were rolling on the credits, there was a lot of cheering going on.
I remember sitting in the middle of the theater, kind of close to the screen, and then the stars start coming in, and I realized that they're literally right behind me, sitting right behind me. So I have like Shirley, Moira Kelly, Ray Wise, Catherine, all sitting right behind me. And I'm like, that was very uncomfortable for me, because I was like, they're watching me watch them. This is so meta, like what is going on? And at the more risque parts of Fire Walk With Me, I was very uncomfortable sitting there with Shirley right behind me and all these erotic scenes happening with my dad. I was just like mortified. So no one knew it was gonna go to some dark, deep, secret, weird sex club kind of vibe, this movie. But it did, and there I was, right in the middle of Shirley on screen and then her in reality right behind me. And I remember my dad at some point, I think it was a David Bowie scene, he gets up to leave, right? And I'm just like grabbing his arm and be like, you're not going fucking anywhere, you stay right there. She's right behind us. You're gonna stay through this whole damn movie. And he stayed, God bless him. But it was difficult material. I didn't understand what was going on. It was very avant-garde. It was not the Twin Peaks I knew, any of us knew. But when David Bowie came in to the scene on screen and it tore open a whole new mythology, I was hooked. Twin Peaks hangs on that scene at Philip Jeffries, and I was well aware that I was witnessing something profoundly cinematic and artistic and occult. And I wanted to dive into that.
People took it in, and I think everybody was a little kind of stunned at the end, so we were kind of processing what we had seen. So it left us thinking about a lot of things. Little did we know years later how significant this film has become in the Twin Peaks world.